From the local station, News 4 Jax starts now.
This new mugshot for accused deputy killer Patrick McDowell, as we're learning new details about the deadly traffic stop 1 week ago today. The information comes from McDowell's newly released arrest warrant.
According to that warrant, moments before Deputy Joshua Moyers was fatally shot, a woman traveling with McDowell says she heard McDowell say it's either him or me. Investigators say that woman was riding with McDowell in a stolen van when Deputy Moyers pulled them over last Friday off US 301 in Callahan. The arrest warrant also says McDowell said he was not going to jail. When Moyers approached the van asking for a driver's ID, the woman said McDowell reached behind his seat, pulled a gun, and fired. After the shooting, deputies say McDowell sped away, then abandoned the van and let the woman go. Once she got far enough away from him, she called 911. McDowell was arrested nearly 2 miles away after a 5-day manhunt that ended at a youth sports complex. He was treated for gunshot wounds and canine bites at the hospital. He is now locked up here in Duval County after being transferred from the Nassau County Jail.
As he awaits trial for murder, the sheriff's office is still reeling from Deputy Moyers' death. Just hours ago, the deputies Moyers worked with carried a wreath to the SUV that Moyers drove every day. During a sit-down interview with News 4 Jax reporter and anchor Janice Harris, co-workers spoke out about the tragic loss.
We have to be strong. And I mean, I've known it since my senior year in high school. I mean, there's not one word. I mean, everything about it.
The Sheriff's Office, we refer to our shifts as teams, and we are more family than teams. So there's not a person on this family that's going to not recognize he won't be here anymore. So that's tough.
Tomorrow, Deputy Moyers will be laid to rest.
Janice has more from his growing memorial at the sheriff's office.
As the memorial behind me continues to grow in honor and tribute of Deputy Moyers, the deputies that worked side by side him before he passed away say it's hard to believe that he's even gone. As the memorial for Deputy Joshua Moyers grows, the grief is just beginning for those that work beside him every day. This was his team, Shift B, also known as his fellow brothers. Sergeant Trevor Zitrauer and Lieutenant Brian Blackwell were his supervisors.
It's tough. So there's really no one word to put what we miss the most. It's just an obvious presence that won't be there.
They were among the hundreds searching for Patrick McDowell after dashcam videos showed the man shoot Deputy Moyers, who passed away from his injuries. During the search, Moyers' fellow brothers took this photo promising McDowell would be found. McDowell was captured on Tuesday, September 28th.
Just feel like I had a pressure like on my chest and just felt relieved. I mean, still sad, but just felt relieved that we got him.
There was relief in that nobody else was going to get hurt, regardless. Once we heard he was in custody, everybody was okay. That's a huge relief for us.
Now these deputies must hold on to fond memories of Moyers.
Funny, loving, happy. Guy was always smiling. So just an all-around good guy. Somebody you would want to meet, somebody you'd want to be around.
It's a man that grew up in this community and told me every day that he wanted to make his hometown safer. So his level of service to the community was out of this world.
A commitment to the community that his fellow brothers will carry on for Moyers as they wait for justice. And those deputies also saying they're very grateful for the community. Locally, that support is what keeps them going. Reporting in Nassau County, Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Janice. Moyers' funeral will be held tomorrow at Callahan First Baptist Church. His family will receive friends at the church beginning at 10 a.m. Then, after the private service at noon, Moyers will be laid to rest at Oakwood Cemetery in Hilliard.